Get ready to upgrade your preparedness with the 17 ultimate dual-purpose survival tools and gear every Doomsday prepper should own. In this video, we highlight the smartest, most versatile, and durable survival tools and gear designed to handle any emergency or outdoor situation. These dual-purpose tools are built to save space, reduce weight, and increase functionality. Perfect for survivalists and doomsday preppers who demand efficiency and reliability. You are facing a natural disaster, or preparing for off-grid living, or heading into the wild. These survival tools and gear ensure you're always ready for the unexpected. For doomsday preppers, versatility means survival. Every piece featured here combines practicality with innovation, making your bug-out setup more effective and lightweight. As always, I'm placing a link on each product selection in the description of this video. Before starting, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a like and share and subscribe. This jacket carries decades of battlefield-proven design philosophy that puts function over fashion every single time. The 4-pocket system gives you organized storage for essential gear without creating bulk that snags on vegetation or restricts movement. What impressed me most is the fabric weight, heavy enough to turn thorns and light abrasion, but breathable enough that you won't overheat during high-exertion activities. The button system uses genuine horn buttons that won't fail in extreme temperatures like plastic alternatives, and the collar design can be configured multiple ways depending on weather conditions. German military surplus represents some of the most thoughtfully engineered outdoor gear ever produced, and this jacket proves why their reputation is legendary among serious outdoorsmen. Don't underestimate the power of a simple, well-designed tool. This folding hook has solved more problems than equipment 10 times its cost. The locking mechanism keeps it securely deployed under load, while the compact folded size disappears in your pocket until needed. I've used it for everything from retrieving gear dropped in water to creating improvised snares and fishing rigs. The weight rating exceeds what you'd expect from something this portable, and the hook design grips securely without damaging ropes or straps. Sometimes survival comes down to having the right tool for an unexpected problem, and this hook has earned its place in my essential kit through sheer versatility and reliability. This right here is not just a knife, it's a beast born for the wild. The BPS finish knife brings that old-school bushcraft soul with razor-sharp, high-carbon steel precision. It's got a full-tang blade, meaning this thing doesn't play around. It's built to take abuse. From shaving kindling to gutting your catch, this knife is that trusted sidekick that won't fail you when it matters most. And that walnut handle. Solid grip, natural feel, no nonsense. It comes with a handcrafted leather sheath that screams rugged utility. Strap it to your belt and you're packing serious heritage steel with you. Whether you're building a shelter, carving tent pegs, or just showing off by slicing paper-thin bark curls, it delivers. This knife isn't flashy. It's functional, dependable, and built like the guys who head out before dawn and come back with a fire and a fish on the stick. Pure bushcraft power. When the skies open up and the trail turns to soup, the Earthpack backpack stays bone dry, and so does everything inside. This bag is made for brutal weather with a tough-as-nails PVC shell and a roll-top seal that's tighter than a drum. Toss in your electronics, dry food, clothes, whatever you can't afford to lose, and rest easy, knowing this pack can take a dunk and come out swinging. Rafting, raining, snowing, it doesn't care. And it's not just about waterproofing. It's comfortable, padded where it needs to be, and comes with extra straps and pockets that make sense. Toss it on, cinch it tight, and head out. Whether you're navigating thick brush, hopping rivers, or just caught in the monsoon, this pack is built to take the hits while keeping your gear high and dry. You're not babying this thing. You're trusting it with everything. When temps dip into bone-chilling territory, you want the Teton leaf wrapped around you like a warm fortress. This isn't your average fluff-filled bag. It's a high-performance cocoon designed for serious campers. Mummy-style fit, insulated hood, and heat retention tech that traps body warmth like a furnace. You zip it up, and the cold doesn't stand a chance. But comfort doesn't mean compromise. It's lightweight enough to haul, compresses like a champ, and still gives you that room to wiggle without feeling like you're in a straitjacket. Whether you're snow camping or just chasing the chill in high-altitude spots, the Leaf gives you that solid, uninterrupted sleep every outdoor man needs. Because when the fire dies out and the wind kicks up, this bag is your last line of comfort, and it doesn't fold under pressure. When every ounce counts and space is at a premium, this multi-tool delivers serious capability in a remarkably compact package. The tool quality exceeds typical multi-tools at this price point. With blade steel that holds an edge and joint mechanisms that lock positively under load. What sets this apart is the thoughtful tool selection. Each function serves multiple purposes in survival scenarios. The wire cutters handle both electrical work and trap construction, while the small blade performs detail work that the main blade is too large for. The carrying case protects individual components and keeps everything organized during field use. Rather than carrying a dozen separate tools, this gives you professional capability in one reliable package. Your feet are your primary mode of transportation in any survival scenario, and these boots understand that mission-critical reality. The Alpha Fury combines genuine leather construction with breathable mesh panels that prevent the dreaded swamp foot during long-distance movements. But here's what separates these from mall boots. The sole design provides aggressive traction on wet rocks, loose gravel, and muddy slopes where a slip could mean disaster. The ankle support wraps around your joint-like armor without restricting natural movement, and after breaking them in over 200 miles of rough terrain, they've molded perfectly to my feet. When you're carrying a heavy pack through unknown territory, foot comfort isn't luxury, it's survival necessity. Vehicle breakdowns in remote areas can transform a simple trip into a life-threatening emergency. And this jump starter has saved my bacon more times than I care to admit. The unit delivers enough power to turn over V8 engines in freezing temperatures, something cheaper units simply can't handle. But what makes this truly valuable for survival scenarios is the built-in air compressor and multiple USB charging ports. You can inflate a flat tire, charge communication devices, and even power LED lighting systems, making shelter your top survival priority in most scenarios. This emergency shelter deploys in under 2 minutes and provides genuine protection from wind and precipitation, not just psychological comfort. The reflective interior lining bounces your body heat back at you, creating a microclimate that can mean the difference between hypothermia and survival. The guy line system allows you to tension the shelter properly even in high winds, and the stuffed sack doubles as a pillow when you're trying to get critical rest. Weight and pack size won't slow you down during emergency movements, but the protection level rivals much heavier conventional tents. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. Food safety in extended outdoor scenarios isn't optional, it's survival medicine. This backpack cooler maintains safe temperatures for perishables while keeping your hands free for navigation and tool use. The insulation system outperforms traditional coolers while weighing significantly less, and the backpack design distributes weight properly across your shoulders and hips. Multiple compartments allow you to separate clean water from potentially contaminated supplies, and the leak-proof construction has never failed even during rough handling. When you're hunting or fishing to supplement survival rations, proper food storage prevents illness that could compromise your ability to continue. The mobility factor makes this infinitely more practical than hauling a traditional cooler through rough terrain. Fire is life in survival situations, and this rocket stove revolutionizes how you approach heating and cooking in the field. The combustion chamber design burns wood so efficiently that you get maximum heat output from minimal fuel, crucial when you're in areas with limited deadfall or when weather conditions make wood scarce. The chimney effect creates a powerful draft that burns even wet wood once the fire is established, and the construction handles thermal cycling without warping or cracking. What really impresses me is the fuel flexibility. This thing burns everything from pine cones to paper trash, giving you options when conventional firewood isn't available. The compact design packs efficiently but provides enough cooking surface for serious meal preparation. Ground-based sleeping systems fail when terrain is rocky, wet, or crawling with insects, but this hammock system adapts to conditions that would make traditional camping miserable. The suspension system distributes your weight across multiple anchor points, letting you sleep comfortably on slopes that would roll you out of a tent. The integrated rainfly creates a genuine weatherproof shelter that sheds water effectively, while the bug netting keeps mosquitoes and other pests at bay without restricting airflow. Setup time is minimal even in challenging conditions, and the pack weight won't slow you down during long-distance movements. Sometimes getting off the ground is the difference between rest and a miserable night that compromises your performance the next day. This isn't your grandfather's camping shovel. This is an engineered digging system designed for serious earth movement in survival scenarios. The folding design reduces pack size without sacrificing strength, and the multiple tool heads handle everything from trenching to root cutting. What sold me is the build quality. This shovel handles rocky soil and root systems that would destroy lighter alternatives. The serrated edge cuts through tough vegetation, while the standard blade moves serious amounts of dirt for shelter construction or waste management. The carrying case keeps everything organized and protects the edges during transport. When you need to dig fighting positions, drainage systems, or emergency latrines, this shovel gets the job done without leaving you with bloody hands and a sore back. Water kills more people in survival situations than lack of water, making filtration your most critical life support system. This filtration setup removes bacteria, parasites, and chemical contaminants that would put you down hard when you can least afford illness. The flow rate handles group needs without creating bottlenecks during water procurement, and the filter life extends through thousands of gallons before replacement becomes necessary. What impressed me most is the system's ability to process heavily contaminated water. Muddy pond water comes out clear and safe to drink. The compact design fits in your pack without taking up excessive space, but the capability rivals much larger systems. When every water source is questionable, this filter gives you the confidence to stay hydrated without gambling with your health. This Blackfire isn't just a speaker, it's your camp sound system, flashlight, and power source rolled into one. Built with that Klein Tools durability, this thing pumps out crisp, clear audio while handling dirt, drops, and the occasional beer spill. Bluetooth connects quick, battery holds up all weekend, and when the music cuts, you've got an emergency flashlight ready to light your path. It clamps to trees, tents, or trucks, wherever you need tunes or light. Perfect for setting the campfire vibe or getting the energy up at base camp. It's loud enough to own the night without killing the peace, and tough enough to take a fall and keep playing. For real outdoor sessions, this isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Now we're talking backup muscle. The AimTom Portable Power Station is your all-in-one power hub when the grid disappears. Whether you're charging drones, phones, lanterns, or running a fan in your tent, this unit handles it without breaking a sweat. 300 watts of clean, portable juice with AC, DC, and USB outputs all in one durable shell. And this isn't some clunky brick, it's lightweight, carry handle ready, and silent. No fumes, no noise, just smooth, silent power when you need it most. Solar compatible too, so when the sun's out, you're topping off without lifting a finger. It's the kind of gear that stays ready in your kit, whether it's for off-grid camping or emergency backup. When everything else powers down, this keeps your camp running strong. This isn't your standard beer bucket. One Tigris brings battlefield-grade toughness to soft coolers. The Ultra Tough Cooler is leak-proof, abrasion-resistant, and holds ice like a vault. Toss in drinks, meat, or a full day's worth of trail fuel. Zip it up, and it's staying cold for the long haul. You're not babysitting it or worrying about sloshes. It's sealed tight and built to haul. The shoulder strap is thick and comfy, the top opens wide for quick grabs, and the MOLLE webbing lets you clip on extra tools or gear. You're not dragging around a heavy plastic box. This is lightweight cooling that moves with you. Rugged enough for deep woods, riverbanks, and muddy trailheads. One Tigress built this for serious outdoor warriors who need their supplies cold and their gear indestructible.